One of the things about climbing is the art of traditional climbing, where you put your own gear in, and when you climb past, the second coming behind you takes that gear out. It's a big thing in the UK where they probably are the foremost proponents of the game. There's no doubt about it, in fact.
So yeah, the scale of the stuff that you have in South Africa is just, it's like the UK but on a huge scale. So like the walk-ins are huge, we get tired legs, but it's worth it all the way. Like the quality of the sandstone and the views, the sunsets, it's pretty special.
I've been in some phenomenal places. Quite funny, I like some places in the UK. I've been to the UK a lot. I like Pembroke. I think it's one of the finest climbing areas anywhere. For traditional climbing, Pembroke's phenomenal. I like Stanage because of the history of climbing. Climbing practically started in Stanage in the UK.
Climbing for me, I've been climbing for a while, some years. The first route that really got me going on climbing was actually on Table Mountain. And it's a very, very easy route, but it's just got wild exposure. So you can, you traverse out onto this little place and you're standing on your toes and you've got 500 meters of air below your heels. And it's just totally wild and beautiful. Climbing for me, one of it is all about being in the wide open spaces where there's no one else, and I like getting away from people.
Climbing is not an easy game to get into. You've got to be technically quite proficient at it, and so you have to start at a lower level and work your way up in proficiency to get any kind of good at what you're doing. And for me, it's being physically fit, being in complete control, and feeling your body working in a dynamic situation on mountains with very good friends.
It's an accessible sport if you're passionate about it. So when I see someone that shows an interest, like I want to share the experiences that I've had. So whether it's just going to the climbing gym or an easy scramble, or like some of the most physically demanding stuff, which is hanging off your fingertips, everyone gets the same joy from the movement of climbing and the exposure and the shared experience between you and your climbing partner. So it's not an elite sport in any way, and everyone can get something from it. So just make friends and get yourself either to the gym or to the climbing wall and ask questions and be curious about it, and you'll find your way into it if you want it.
To join the Mountain Club, you just go onto the Mountain Club of South Africa website, and there's all the application forms there.